Dismissed Bamban Mayor Alice Go is still in Indonesia, according to the Bureau of Immigration. In a television interview on Friday, August 23, Bureau of Immigration spokesperson Dana Sandoval says Go has not attempted to leave Indonesia and transfer to another country. Sandoval says Go and her companions possibly left the Philippines through Sabah, Malaysia, as documents show they did not go through formal airports and seaports. Based on a photo released by the Presidential Anti-Organized Crime Commission, Go was once spotted at the Kuala Lumpur International Airport in Malaysia. According to Sandoval, from Sabah, Go and her group went to Kuala Lumpur and then to Singapore. The group then went to Batam, Indonesia via ferry. Alice Go's sister, Sheila Go, and business associate Cassandra Ong were arrested and detained at Batam, Indonesia on Wednesday, August 21. Sheila Go and Ong are now under the custody of Philippine authorities after arriving in the country on Thursday, August 22. Alice Go has been the subject of scrutiny over her alleged ties to a Philippine offshore gaming operator hub in Bamban. The Bureau of Immigration issued an immigration lookout bulletin order against Alice Go in June, but Philippine National Police spokesperson Colonel Jean Fajardo said only a whole departure order issued by the court could prevent the former mayor from leaving the country. A hospital ship and a rescue vessel are among the latest Chinese vessels seen at Escoda Shoal in the West Philippine Sea, as tensions re-escalate between Manila and Beijing after a China Coast Guard ship rammed two Philippine Coast Guard vessels on August 19. According to the PCG, a China Coast Guard ship and at least 24 Chinese maritime militia vessels were monitored at Escoda Shoal. PCG spokesperson for the West Philippine Sea, Commodore J. Tariela, says China was increasing its presence at Escoda because they believe the BRP Teresa Magbanua will be staying at Escoda Shoal for good. The PCG identified the Chinese rescue vessel as Nanhai Jue. PCG officials did not provide additional information on the Chinese rescue vessel and the hospital ship, including details on their arrival at Escoda. Aside from the Chinese ships, 4 Vietnamese fishing vessels were also seen in the vicinity of the shoal. BRP Teresa Magbanua, the PCG's largest and most modern vessel, has been stationed at Escoda Shoal since April 18 in response to the presence of Chinese militia vessels and suspected reclamation activities there. In response, China sent its largest Coast Guard ship to Escoda Shoal on July 3 to counter the presence of Magbanua. China's largest Coast Guard ship, dubbed the Monster Ship, left Escoda Shoal on August 10 but was replaced by the 135-meter China Coast Guard 5303. On August 19, near Escoda, a China Coast Guard vessel rammed 2 PCG ships, causing structural damage to both Philippine vessels. Escoda Shoal serves as the meeting point or staging area for the Philippine government's rotation and resupply missions to the grounded BRP Sierra Madre, Manila's military outpost in the West Philippine Sea. China claims sovereignty over almost the entire South China Sea, deploying Coast Guard vessels to protect what it considers its territory. An international arbitral tribunal has said Beijing's claim has no basis under international law. Former presidential spokesperson Harry Roque was cited for contempt for supposedly lying regarding his absence at the first hearing of the House of Representatives Quad Committee on the extrajudicial killings during the Duterte administration and criminal activities linked to Philippine offshore gaming operators. The Quad Committee held its first hearing on August 16 in Bacolor, Pampanga, but Roque asked that he be excused from attending the discussions due to a hearing in a Manila court. But during another Quad Committee hearing on Thursday, August 22, Kabayan Party List Representative Ron Salos showed a certification from Manila Regional Trial Court Clerk of Court, Attorney Jennifer de la Cruz Buendia, which stated that Roque, a lawyer, did not have a court hearing on August 16. Roque was present during the August 22 House hearing.
Mr. Chair, we have also in receipt here a copy of certification stating that Attorney Harry Roque has no hearing on August 16 and did not appear in the courts of Manila on said date. Mr. Chair, I hate to say it, but clearly, Attorney Harry Roque, our former secretary, and my former law professor, lied to this committee. And that amounts actually to disrespect on the members of the committee, which is contemptible.
After Salo made his motion, the hearing was suspended several times by Surigao del Norte's 2nd District Representative Robert Ace Barbers, who serves as the chair of the House Committee on Dangerous Drugs and presided over the Quad Committee hearing. The hearing was suspended for lawmakers to discuss Roque's fate as several committee members had different opinions regarding Salo's motion. After the break, Roque admitted that he made an honest mistake, thinking that the first Quad Committee hearing would be held on a Thursday because the House usually does not hold hearings on a Friday. He also said the hearing at the Manila court was also scheduled on August 15 and that he was not feeling well on August 16.
It was an honest mistake, Your Honor. I have also been a member of this chamber. We don't hold hearings on Fridays. So when I saw the notice of hearing, I assumed that just like the first and the second hearing where I attended, that it would be on a Thursday. And that is true, that I had a hearing both in the morning and in the afternoon. And that is why I sent that letter.
Manila's 6th District Representative Bienvenido Abante Jr., who chairs the House Committee on Human Rights, asked that the decision on Salo's motion be held in abeyance so that it would be discussed further. On the other hand, Northern Samar 1st District Representative Paul Daza appealed to the committee that Roque should not be cited for contempt as it would be counterproductive for a resource person to be detained. Daza said that since Roque had admitted his mistake, he may just be reprimanded instead of being handed a contempt order. However, Abang Lingkod Party List Representative Joseph Stephen Paduano said that there is no punishment of reprimand under the House rules, adding that contempt is the only corresponding action to a lying resource person. Eventually, Barbers approved Salo's motion after it was duly seconded. Daza then registered his opposition to the ruling after the motion was approved. In consideration of Roque's attendance and his relationship with a lawyer, Salo moved that the motion of detention be set to a maximum of 1 day at the House Detention Facility.